when they first was into a boy, they kind of be in love with him. And so, as parents say, you go crazy over that boy. But it's not that. It's the fact that you literally just took something from me.
Actually took something from me.
It wasn't like you started.
And I can tell if it ain't. I can tell if it's I'm feeling good today. I just blew like 30K. I'm feeling good today. Fuck the bitch and kicked her out of my place. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling wonderful. I'm feeling godly. Amen.
We're gonna be doing a mukbang, and we're gonna be talking about.
So low.
And we're gonna talk about like the difference between virginities, like the importance of it from a female to a male. Okay, so we asked some of our peers that's around our age group to like send their opinion, and we're gonna say like what each person said, give our opinions about it, about their response. And
yeah,
she gonna read the question, and y'all go subscribe to her channel. I'm gonna put the link or whatever in the description.
And watch our video we just post. We're gonna post on my channel. Okay, so
say the question too.
That's what I'm doing. You said y'all doing videos all day. Okay, so the question was, explain how you feel about your virginity and is it important to you? So we asked this question to male, a whole bunch of boys and girls. And okay, do your perspective first.
So I feel like yes, my virginity is special to me because that's something. It's like it's opening me up to womanhood, basically. And I feel like you shouldn't just throw it away. And it's like when somebody break your virginity or take your virginity, they actually like gain a part of you because that was a part of you for like however long you had it or whatever. So I feel like yeah, it's important to you. But then if you look at it from a religious perspective, people say wait to marriage. I feel like you shouldn't wait. You don't have to wait to marriage. It's not a necessity. Kind of like I feel like if you lose it before you get married, you still gonna be perfect. You still wife material. So don't let somebody say you're not. And I feel like the appropriate age for me would be 16, like my age, 16 up, because 16 you can have your first job, you kind of responsible and stuff like that. But if you lose it before, I'm not gonna down talk to you about it.
I mean, I feel like it's something that I truly value myself, like personally, and I don't think it's just because of some fact of a girl. I feel like it's something that that's one thing in your life that you have control over. Like you can decide, you have the decision whether somebody can take that from you or not, unless it's like forcefully taken, like forcefully taken from you. But like say if you're in a relationship, you have that choice whether or not you're gonna let somebody just you're gonna give somebody your virginity or you're gonna keep it for yourself. So I personally feel like that's something that you have to like really put thought into when you're about to lose your virginity to somebody. That's something I feel like you gotta think about that a lot. So this one boy said, me losing my virginity was a mistake and I wish I didn't. It didn't go how it went, but it happened. But yeah, it was important to me because I was supposed to lose it to someone who loves me, but I didn't. So it seemed like they got the same mindset as us. You
lose to somebody who actually care about.
Yeah, and it shows that boys have they got that same mindset. Some people, some say some boys.
Yeah, cause some. Like I feel like with him, I wonder what happened for him to say how it happened was a mistake.
Yeah.
Like was it like somebody older, or it was like it just happened in the spite of the moment?
This came from a girl, and she was like, I don't feel no type of way of. No, she was like, I don't feel no type of way. It's not a big deal because you're not going to be with that person that took your virginity forever. And I don't consider it highly important, but I wouldn't just lose it to anybody. I don't know, it kind of contradicts.
She contradicted herself.
Yeah.
Because she's saying it's not important, but
it's kind of, I understand what she's saying, but since
I don't
she
have to be in love with you
herself.
to have sex to, but I'm not just going to give it to like a nigga on the street. I don't know.
Like anybody. I'm not just going to give it to everybody. And another boy say, no, because I'm a boy, so I don't really care, but I think it's important to a certain extent. But at the same time, it's not because it's gonna happen one day. I see what he's saying, but at the same time, but
I
hey,
don't agree with that. Like, I do on the part when he was like, it's important because it's gonna happen one day. Like, of course it's gonna happen one day, so it should be important. But some people just feel like it's, I don't know.
And then another boy said, I don't feel no way. I feel nothing. So basically, from what I'm reading, a lot of the boys really don't care.
Okay, I got a question for you. If you had a son, would you, and your son came to you and said something like that, how would you feel?
I would probably react like, like I wouldn't react bad because I would ask them why. Like, what is it about virginity that's not important to you? Like, you don't see nothing wrong with just losing your virginity to anybody. Like, why? Like, I would question why. I wouldn't, to say, oh, you should believe in losing your virginity to somebody you love and stuff like that. I'm not gonna force that on them because boys gonna do what they want to do. You can't stop nobody from doing what they want to do. They're gonna do what they want to do. It's his body. I can't stop him. But I'm gonna just ask him like why he feel that way.
No,
What would I feel?
If he didn't come to me saying it, but like if I heard him saying something like that, I feel some type of way. Cause it's like no matter if you're a boy or a girl, that's something that's a part of you. Like you should cherish that. But I wouldn't yell and whoop him and curse him out. I have a conversation or two with him about it and try to feel like, why do you feel like that? Is it because like your friends talk about it, so you feel like, oh, it shouldn't matter, or you feel like it shouldn't be that important due to the fact that you are a boy?
And I would like try to like tell him like that's something like if it came down to it, and he like, I would tell him like when you about to have sex with a girl, make sure you like actually have feelings for that person and love the person, because you don't know how she feels about her virginity, like because that could affect her. It's gonna affect her more in the end more than it affects you.
It might not in that moment, but later on she gonna go home and cry probably about that stuff. Like he really just took my virginity and left and this, that, and the other.
Yeah. So another girl said, no, I didn't care as long as I gave it to the right person. But it's not like that person now has a tie to me. It's just a thank you for my first. My first. But if I was religious, then I would wait to marriage. But I'm not, so. Or just really wanted to wait.
I see what she said.
She said she was religious. She'll wait. But she not.
But why you have to be religious to wait?
Because that's just how a lot of people think.
Because I feel like if you wanted to wait, you're going to wait regardless. My twist coming out the balloon.
Who is this? Oh, okay. Somebody said, I feel like it's, I know who this is, yeah. So a girl was like, I feel that it's the most important thing to me other than my future and well-being. I see what she's saying. I agree. Because that's something like that she values.
Because she's saying that she like, I feel like that's important. It's like my future. I don't agree with the part like it's like her future. Wait, is that what she said? It's like her future?
Other than her future.
Oh.
Another voice said, his honest truth is he don't care about his virginity. I mean, hey, everybody feels.
But lately, it's like all boys been saying that, and I feel like the older we get, the more we don't care about it.
We?
Talking about as a society, as a generation.
I often say we.
Like, that's like as a generation. Even like if we was to ask this to freshman girls or 8th grade girls, but some of them, I'm saying like other ones, like if we was younger, we was to ask my 8th grade stuff, I probably be seeing all types of stuff like, yes, that's important, da, da, da. But it's like when you get older, yeah, you still think it's important, but it's not as important anymore.
Mm-hmm. Another boy said,
this one was funny.
He said, to be honest, as a dude, my virginity means absolutely nothing. And your virginity is really overrated. It's really an overrated concept that needs to be retaught. One, I can use the last part. The last part is what gets me about this. Your virginity is really an overrated concept that needs to be retaught. Whoever told you that my virginity was something that was taught to me? Because I don't feel like it was. Growing up, that was just something that I always just believed in.
My mom never sat down and told me,
don't lose your virginity.
Wait,
like, she said that, but like, don't
lose to the right person. Don't just be out here effing just to F, basically. But the fact that he said it's a concept that, but I see what he's saying is that he probably feel like parents and like your older grandparents and everybody tells girls, or tell people in general, take your virginity serious.
Yeah.
This, that, and other. So he's saying he don't agree with that. It needs to be retaught. That kind of is instilled in us females more than males that take it more serious and be more precautionary.
But still, like, how you just gonna tell us that it needs to be retaught? Like, what?
You gonna reteach it? How you gonna reteach it? Because even if you try to get students to try to reteach it, it's gonna be somebody in that class who disagrees with you.
It's always somebody who still that's gonna always feel the same way that they felt before.
So
if you are a religious type of person, like Christian anything, you like more so taught that you shouldn't have. Yeah, you should wait until marriage, and that's not you. It's a sin. Yeah, if you have sex before marriage. So
it's one religion where the father actually takes his daughter virginity. And that is so weird to me. So you telling me I have to grow up with this person being my father and he have sex with me for my first time ever? Like, that is so weird.
But yeah, his comment kind of, you know, I ain't gonna say it aggravated me, but it was kind of like, what?
The last part,
the first part was cool because I mean it's his respect when the boy said. I wasn't expecting him to say nothing about girls and like, you know, what they should be like, how they should be taught. Because, I mean, you can't dictate what somebody is taught. Like, you can't tell them, oh, y'all need to be retaught about virginity. How can you tell somebody that their virginity don't have to be important to them? If that's how they feel, it's how you feel.
Period.
I mean, it's just something for a girl. You're just not going to want somebody to take your virginity. So, wait, now they make me question. If he had a daughter, how would you feel if a boy took her virginity?
If you're watching this, who said that comment, if you had a daughter and she lost her virginity, or a nigga just took her virginity, or matter of fact, just a daughter in general, how would you teach the concept of virginity since you're saying it's being taught wrong? How would you teach it?
That too. And how would you feel if your daughter virginity, she lost her virginity to somebody, and right like that, the person she lost her virginity to don't want to talk to her no more, won't communicate with her, don't say nothing.
He want to do a whole bunch of stuff.
Exactly. So that's why it's important. So another girl was like, well, I lost it, but at first it was very important. But the person I lost it to made it worse because then it was very important because I forgot why it was so important in losing.
She probably said a person made it worse. I see what she's saying,
like, because it made her forget all about how important her virginity was. She lost to somebody like that. And she was like, and losing it reminded me of it. And it was important because it could change you as a young woman. And you start to feel different after depending on the person you lose it to or how you lost it. I see what she's saying. I actually kind of agree with that.
It was important, but when you get in a relationship with somebody, they can change your whole views on it.
Yeah, like they make it seem like, oh, it's not that important. Like,
and then when y'all have sex, you realize
they give you that. Really they try to talk you into that mindset of, oh, you're not gonna always be with this one person forever, so you can't expect that. I see exactly what she's saying. So a boy says, yeah, it's important. I never thought about it, but I wouldn't give it away just for the fun of it. I'll explain more later. Okay, he said, yeah, it's important. I never thought about it, but I wouldn't give it away just for the fun of it. Okay, but I think you should give it to whoever you want, but not everybody. But it don't really matter or bother me. I mean,
he like it's your decision who you give it to. Yeah, it's important, but it's not gonna be important to everybody. Basically, I agree with that.
He said, this boy said, but it was important. It was important, but I made peer pressure feel like it wasn't. As a black male, we let society get in our minds that we should be having sex at an early age because in this society, it's normal. Which it is not, because look at what's going around in Chicago. Girls getting pregnant left and right, and they're not doing it on their own. A question: black on black teens date each other when they meet each other. Is you what say? Oh, he's trying to say to each other.
Yeah.
I'm so like, what is he talking about? Okay. A question black on black teens say to each other when they meet each other is, you effing in the moment.
Oh, yeah. They ask, when you first start talking to people, I don't know what, like in other people, like cities or anything, but in Chicago, when you start talking to somebody, y'all conversation go from, people barely even want to get to know you now. They first question, something sexually. Did you do this before? Did you do this? Is you having sex? Is you this? And when they see you not having sex, they automatically think you lying for one. because they feel like everybody's having sex. But you can finish.
Low-key, I ain't gonna fly. Like, I feel like that is a good question to ask, because I always live by the fact of tell me what you plan on doing in a relationship with me before we actually get in a relationship. Tell me your true intentions.
They don't even ask about who you are as a person anymore. They just
but if you know you're in a
it.
relationship just because of the simple fact of you want to have sex, let me know that, because
but they're not gonna tell you that off the bat. You could just
some people do.
Some
people have no problem with just telling you the truth. Oh, I want to be in a relationship because I want to have sex. You let me know that right off the bat, so I could just cut you off anyways. Cause some were ready to have sex, but most wanted to fit in. Now look, tons of pregnancies. I feel like
after he said, I feel like it's true. Cause some people, like, you could tell
that they do it to fit in.
Cause a lot of boys, it wasn't important. Or some boys, like early on, he said it was important. He made a mistake when he lost it. He wish he would have waited. But I feel like the reason why he lost it, and then like he said peer pressure. Mm-hmm. It was important, but when peer pressure came, he was lying, saying it wasn't important to him, cause he was trying to fit in. That's stupid.
This stupid. Okay.
No. I was saying this is her response.
You said that was stupid.
I was talking about what I said.
Oh. There's a lot of cursing in this. I don't know how I'm supposed to bleep this out. Okay. I think I can say hell. Yeah. She say, hell yeah, it's important. Ain't finna just be effing no nigga that don't want me or don't have mutual feelings that I have for him. That makes me look bad. I feel like you gotta be comfortable with yourself and him before you feel the need to give yourself to a boy. That's the closest thing you got the closest thing you got that's yours right next to you, to your intuition. So treat it like it's treasure.
I like the last part.
I do treat it like it's treasure.
And then that part that it's the closest to your intuition. So treat it like it's treasure. Girl.
I agree with you. I can't see with that. One boy said, I think virginity is something that's a part of nature, and you have to cherish it. For me, losing my virginity, I actually don't remember because I was young and it was my first LGBT experience. And as I got older, it was something I took pride in. Only letting one person actually letting them. What? No, because I took pride in only letting one person. Oh, okay, I read that wrong. And letting I can't read. And only letting one person actually hit. Until I got in high school, I wanted to try more options. But it's limited because you don't know who's gay or on a DL. Or when DL boys, he's saying down low, y'all. When down low boys approach you, you get lucky in a way because you think it's going to be a great relationship that you dreamed of. But in all honesty, it's just they want you for sex. Because they don't know when they want it. When they want it, you'll give it. And my virginity is pretty. It's like a pink flower ready to blossom. Yeah, I can't tell.
But that kind of made me open up to a different side. Because when he said, yeah, he took pride in it when he was younger. When he got out of high school, he wanted to try other new people. So, and then the part about down low boys.
Yeah.
You take pride, you feel like you accomplished something, like I can pull straight niggas now. Or boys with girlfriends, but in reality they using it when you look at it as a bigger picture. It's kind of sad, actually.
Okay, this is a girl perspective. She said, I feel like it's important to some people because it's always been talked about as something people should hold on to and lose it to the right person. And I personally just feel like there is no right person. Some people think it's your husband or significant other, but I think it's whoever you have a nice bond and connection and are comfortable with that person. But other people don't think like that. They might feel like it's just something that's a part of life and one day everybody will lose it. So it doesn't matter who you lose it to because maybe that person won't be in the picture forever. She said what I said. Like it's no right person because you don't know.
Even if you lose to your husband, he still can leave.
Yeah, you don't know, like, for sure if that person gonna be in your life ever.
I agree, everything.
So, one boy said, he said, Before I lost it, I didn't think it was a big deal. I figured I won't be having sex with the same person for long, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But when it happened, my mind completely changed on that matter. So yes, my virginity was important to me, and I feel it should be a special moment and shouldn't just be given to anybody.
That's a response I never expected.
A boy, I never expected a boy to say nothing like that.
But even a boy or a girl, the response to how it wasn't important at first, but when he lost it, he realized it should have been important to him. He should have took more.
I almost said a name. Because a girl did say that when she was saying how she realized afterwards how important it was for her. But when she was in a relationship with that person,
he was like, that's my friend.
Yeah.
But it's weird how he said, he was like, I should have took more pride.
Yeah.
I should have.
At least he told the truth and ain't just out here just making like he just.
But some of them actually don't care about it.
I don't know who put how he was before and after he had sex. But another girl said, hell yeah, my virginity important to me. One thing I'm gonna tell you is it's okay to not have sex. Like, people normalize it too much and it's sick. Don't let nobody trick you into something, to be honest, because these boys don't be on shit. I'm sorry, mama. I'm sorry for my language, but I can't keep blurring all this out. Ow. She said, and that's honestly all a person wants. Everybody I encounter or talk to, I don't F with. I don't have sex with, is what I'm gonna say, because I can't say that word. Your virginity is a prize that everybody shouldn't know about. That's how I think about it. I definitely cherish mine because you only get one.
Now that's something that I was saying. You only get one, so when you take it from me, it's like you took a piece of me. Like, when I was saying about mine, like,
you take a piece of something. Yeah.
Like, now it's kind of, that's why most people when they lose their first lose their virginity to a boy, they kind of be in love with him. And so as parents say, you go crazy over that boy. But it's not that. It's the fact that you literally just took something from me.
You actually took something from me.
It wasn't like you stole him.
This is a boy perspective. He said, I lost mine at 9. I didn't care. I feel like people... So like, what you doing?
It's like, I lost mine at 9.
At
like,
9.
Right.
So he said, I lost mine at 9. I didn't care. I feel like people making it a whole big issue and holding against each other and making it somewhat a standard. Whether then I did find the right person I feel comfortable with to make that move.
I see what you're saying. People making a standard as if you should wait, you should do this, you should find the right person, but it's all up to you in reality. But I feel like you was too young to have sex anyway. You 9. You ain't even hit puberty yet, but you never know what happened. But
here go another long one.
That was passion, baby.
Okay. So they got capital, all letters and cap. Alright. I actually like this one though, because she spoke facts. So she said, it's something that's truly valuable to someone. To some. Okay, I'm starting over. It's something that's truly valuable to some. It's commonly taught that it's like a temple. You don't just let anyone in. You're not wrong if you give it up. You do so whenever you feel like you're ready, and despite any judgment from anyone, because it's yours and not theirs. When you lose it, you do so with whatever person who you're truly comfortable with and trust, because regretting it is also common. Don't ever let somebody force you into taking your virginity either, but to each his own. You lose it to whoever you like, whenever you like, because it's yours.
I agree. The only thing that really stuck out of that is that you was taught to treat it as a temple, and not everybody should be
like, you know. That I believe that. That's like,
that's probably why that's kind of to sum up our meaning of how we feel about our virginity. I feel like that's basically
to not just let anybody get it.
It's like a temple. You're not gonna let anybody in your house as you know. So why should you let anybody? Like, I don't know. I really like that though.
Girl said, I feel like my virginity is one of the few things I still have that only belongs to me. Facts. In my opinion, it should be given to someone who earns it and who I trust and love. It's important to me because once it's gone, it's gone for good. Ain't no getting it back.
I actually agree with that.
I agree with that a lot. Everything that she said, I agree with.
You gotta work for it. Not like it's like But it's not a job.
Yeah.
But I feel like you should work for it regardless of anything. I'm not gonna just give it to you because you say, oh, you love me, you this, you that, you that. No, that does not mean anything. Those are just words. You have to work for this.
I'm gonna need action.
Work for this.
So y'all, this is a boy perspective. He said, I mean, for a boy, it's not really that special, but we care about it. Hey, everybody got that.
So he kind of he's saying what boys not saying though.
Yeah.
They said it's because all these words I don't feel nothing. It's not important. But y'all didn't just give it to like a crackhead on the street. Y'all didn't. So it's some type of meaning. Y'all hold it up to some type of standard that you won't just give it to anybody. But you don't really hold it as important as you do.
Yeah, it ain't that important, but they care about who they give it to. Okay. This another boy.
That's the last one though.
Yeah. Wait, it's actually one more after this. He said, I feel that the idea of virginity as a whole is two-faced. Men are praised when they take a girl's virginity, but the minute she opens her legs to someone, she's considered a hoe, thought, etc. Frankly, I think the concept of virginity is more for men than for women. I guess I could say that my virginity isn't that important to me. If I want to lay up with my guy, then that's that. It's my choice, my life, and who's gonna check me on it. Period.
So, did you say it's not important to him, really?
I said it's not important.
Oh, because he said like it's my choice if I want to do it. But I don't think he was. I think he's thinking about it as if some society is judging him.
Yeah.
He's not. I don't think he was looking at it as more so what does it mean to him.
Can you a person? But I mean, in the beginning, you know, because even in the beginning, he talked about like how it was viewed in society.
Which is he was
when the
right.
girl has sex,
it's my
considered.
opinion.
When the girl has sex, she considered all and all that. And when the boy has sex. Hey, and the last one, this is another boy. Ouch. He said, I feel like it's something that's secure, that you can never get back and should protect it at all costs.
he like, but no, I feel like he was answering for a girl though when you think about it. Cause we can't get our virginity back. Well, boys can't either.
Right.
When you have sex, you have sex. You can't get your virginity back at all.
Oh, I agree with a lot of these though.
Well, I agree with majority of them, and some of them I feel like I agree with certain things that they said, and some of them I like when he was saying when the boy said it should be retaught. Like, how could you reteach the meaning of a virginity? Like, everybody's going to have their own meaning or importance to their virginity. So I feel like I didn't agree with that at all whatsoever. Nobody can make me agree with that. Cause I wouldn't even,
but I still, it's in some ways I still don't feel like it's taught. Because if you talking to your friends about losing your virginity, they probably was taught something, and everybody's probably taught different things. But say you don't really, don't talk to nobody. You don't talk about nobody, like your virginity to nobody. Yeah, you don't talk about your virginity to anybody else. You don't know, like, I don't know. I'm like, I'm saying I'm not explaining this because it's not necessarily taught. Because some people is just when you born and you learn about the virginity, so that makes it taught.
It's more like it's not taught. They just teach you what
it's something. You learn what it is, and you
views and your own opinions on it. And I feel like by him saying reteach the whole concept, that was kind of ignorance to the topic.
And I kind of feel like some girls proved that point that it's not necessarily taught.
Yeah.
Because some girls said that the virginity is not that important. It's not that important.
But then one was like, but if you're looking at a religious aspect, that's the only way where it's taught. If you're thinking about it religiously.
When it's religiously
because they tell you it's this, that, and the other. Wait to marriage. If you don't wait to marriage, you're not pure, you're not this, you're not that. It's the hugest sin and blah. That's the only way it's kind of taught to you. Unless you listen to society, and who cares about society? I don't think nobody does.
Yeah, so like that one, I don't know, that was kind of iffy with me.
But this concludes our video. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for new videos that's gonna be coming up.